Rolling thunder like a summer evening. Timpani, raindrops hit my bedroom window. You say, won't you sing for me? I've seen the future, maybe it's already here. Stick your neck around the corner, tell me if the coast is clear. I've been waiting on a sign, but maybe it already came. Shooting stars are crashing down, setting fire to my name. But I just thought that by now I would know how to love you. I thought I'd know how. I thought that by now I would know how to love you. Thought I'd know. Please don't waste your voice.
So it's day 4. Weighed in this morning, 195.8, which is like nearly £4 down in a day. And like I said to you, it is not £4 worth of body fat. It's just not going to happen. I ate my calories last night or yesterday. Protein was on point. I trained, got my activity in. Should not lose that significant amount overnight. So I would assume it's still the catch up from Christmas. 195 is kind of where I was pre-Christmas period, I suppose. So yeah, I would assume that's just leveling out, but we will monitor it because it's nearly £10 in 4 days, which is it's just silly. So we'll monitor it. We'll keep seeing where things are, and we'll make some adjustments as we go. As you can see, I am mittened, hatted, snooded, just out to get some steps now, and it is so much harder to prep in the winter than it is in the summer. The last time I ever did something, I haven't done it to this extent for a little while, but the last time I did something like this, it was glorious sunshine, so it was much easier to go out and get steps. I actually enjoyed the day kind of thing. But yeah, this is tough. So this is going to be a really tricky, I would say, 3 months, and we're going to have to deal with all kinds of weather conditions. That's part and parcel of it. You know, when you say you're going to do something, you do it no matter what. And that is what this sort of prep diary is about. It's about stepping up and doing exactly what I said I was going to do. So yeah.
Like a summer evening.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Raindrops hit my
I'm a what?
bedroom window. You say, won't you sing for me? I've seen the future, maybe it's already here. Stick your neck around the corner, tell me if the coast is clear. I've been waiting on a sign, but maybe it already came. Shooting star.
So I'm just in the office at the moment, just doing all my client updates and check-ins with Boris's announcement coming later. We're pretty sure it'll be another national lockdown. I'm pretty sure I'm going to talk to you tomorrow and I'll pull all my hair out and I'll be bald. So yeah, we're looking like another national lockdown, which means that I've got a lot of client work to do to make sure they are up to date. As an online coach, my job is to make sure I look after people. So I'm going to be here for a little while doing a lot of laptop stuff. I went out and got the morning movement in earlier, so I have got some activity in the bank. I had planned to do legs today, take tomorrow as a rest day. It might be that I flip them up. But again, as long as I have ticked my activity for the day, calories are tracked on point, and I hit my sessions across the week, I'll have to make it work. We are in weird, unprecedented times. Normally I would have a very, very set gym schedule. But this month is going to be about what I can do. And I say to my clients all the time, look, if you've got a way you can get something done, something better than nothing. And I think that's what we're going to have to look at doing in January. We can still continue the prep. Is it ideal? Absolutely not. But that's why I've scheduled 6 months for this as well, rather than it being a very, very sharp 12-week prep. We don't know the way the world's going to be. So it is going to be a little bit slower. It's not going to be as aggressive. Normally I would be pretty aggressive with what I'm doing. I tend to work better under those conditions, but it's just not conducive right now. So look, if it means I have to flip-flop things and I do, my lower body training session tomorrow, then straight into an upper, lower, then have another break, then I'll do it that way. But I've got tons of work to do, lots of people to look after, and that, more than anything, is my priority. That's my career, that's what I do for a living. And this prep will never get in the way of that. So I'm going to really crack on, I'm going to get to grips with what I'm doing, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll have a little bit of time this evening to do training, but depending on how much my clients need me, they get priority. And I can always balance my job in a slightly different way. So if it means that I get in early tomorrow, and I'm talking pre-time on the laptop, then I get in super early tomorrow to catch up with training. Unfortunately, I didn't know this was going to happen and this morning, so I would have done training instead of walk, and I'd have walked late at night. But I digress. We carry on. We go on as normal. So I'm going to crack on with some work, and I'll catch up with you in a bit.
In England, we must therefore go into a national lockdown which is tough enough to contain this variant. That means the government is once again instructing you to stay at home.
Okay, so that didn't go to plan. Just got home and no training today. Lots and lots and lots to deal with clients, lots of plans to rewrite, lots of general questions to answer. Look, my job at the end of the day is to make sure all my clients are as happy as they possibly can be, and they've got really good programs ready to go. So if it means that my training has to take a bit of a hit for a day, look, it has to take a bit of a hit for a day. It wasn't planned, but this is the point of these prep diaries. Things happen, and we have to adapt and we have to overcome. We just had Boris's announcement on the news. Lockdown looks like the end of February, March, potentially. It could be another 12-weeker. Does that delay prep? You would say sometimes, yes, it does. But we're all in a similar boat here. So now more than ever, it's my opportunity to dig in and show you just what is possible. Even in the worst situation possible, lockdown, everything is stacked against you. Everything is stacked against you, stacked against me right now, and yet I am still going to deliver in 6 months' time, because nothing is going to stop me on a fat loss phase and prep for this shoot. So I hope you stick with me for the next at least 12 weeks, because what I'm going through now, anybody can go through. You just have to have the right things in place and then overcome. And hopefully I'll show you that is possible. You'll come along with me, and maybe you decide that it's something you want to do as well. But for me, that is day 4, all signed off. Macros, I'll give you the normal splits. So macros for me today, we're looking at 1,993 calories, 221 grams of protein, 39 fat, lower carb day today, so 170. So all tickety-boo, all on point. I then click that button on my watch. Current steps 9744. It's 9 o'clock, and I will get 250 steps in, no drama. But yeah, that's all for today. Day 4 completely done, dusted. I need a break. I need a break this evening, so I'll be back tomorrow. Day 5 prep underway. Thanks, guys.